CLG, that was their plan all along. That's exactly how they saw that round going. And in this one, Lin is just over-peaking in mid. Guys, to Bungie for free. She nearly gets a second, but the flash keeps her at bay.
I'm feeling that Jenga tower of pressure that Gen G was putting on at the start of this game starting to topple. It feels like they're just nonchalantly walking into angles now. Before, they were so meticulous, so careful in every single round, including the ecos on how they wanted to roll. That being said, too, you mentioned in your breakdown post-round, Mimi, the word everything multiple times. Everything was used from the side of Gen G. That was almost a 5 ultimate type round. T-Ray getting to spawn with the From the Shadows as well. What was used on the side of CLG? One Hunter's Fury. They still have a Rolling Thunder. They got the From the Shadows for the fast rotate as well. Amnesia hasn't used that lockdown as of yet. They are looking so good, so rich at the start of this game.
I mean, and it's because they have 3 agents whose whole job is to just play in the retake on this defensive side. You have a Sova, you have a Breach, you have a Killjoy. Those are all round-winning ults on their own, and you can combine them in a composition like this one. It will still just be this eco round, as a few of the hero rifles will charge their way on forward. But again, there it is. That Breach util too slow. It's only 20 seconds left. There's no time to cancel. They have to walk in towards A, and main control is not something Gen G has.
It's a crossfire there, too. They're going to be able to just collapse down. No dark cover available to block that out as well. This is going to be so tough. The lockdown rolling in to lock things in as well. They're going to afford to use a few of these ultimates, bring them up after the fact. They're going to have to be forced to walk into this crossfire. What's Hannah doing? I'm not sure, but she gets caught out after the fact. Whiffs from the side of T-Ray as well. Another timer, Carly's far away. This could be set up for her to defend at least. Door is open. She's going to start to get closed. This is just both unfortunate timing and just like what looks like the momentum for Gen G for now. That door closes on Carly, and the door is slightly looking to close on them on how this first half is looking.
It feels like in these mid rounds, that kind of map of where people could be isn't fully building out. Here, force CLG to concede and then reaggress in towards the late round. When you have that spike down, you cannot just sit idly by on the site against a util heavy comp like this.
They're reading that pace change, though. Han, one of the best spots ever, just use that fault line to stop the speed. That being said, though, everyone does get by before that earthquake can kind of set in and stop people right at their knees. Site control almost had. Let's see how much damage Amnesia can do. Vulnerable on all sides, but it's a pinch she's gonna have to deal with. Yeah, Lily going down. Tira still available. Han actually sneaks in through stairs. It's a full CLG retake before the spike is even down. I thought that Gen G had control. That's not the case. Bungie still active on the back lines, and once again, just Carly left after all utility. The drones, the darts have been dropped down. It's her and 1 rifle versus 4 players. It's not going to be possible. 5-3 for CLG.
CLG to come in, be her savior, and Han's utility specifically the one to catalyze it.
For Amnesia, I feel like she could have some very good potential in the construction business. She just makes tunnels around Gen G, and that tunnel vision always seeps in to any site that she's on. If we're looking to make some type of connection between NA and EU under the sea, I'm hiring Amnesia for that project.
I'm into it. Construction business, maybe that's the pivot, but Lin, she's on the other side. Demolition shuts down Claudia early on in this one. 2 sheriff shots connecting, so now some guns that might possibly be recoverable, but Gen G doesn't make that a priority just yet. Instead, they want to double this back towards the A site. However, Han is here, and Han has been so potent in these anti-eco situations.
Han to this spot as well. Gonna be huge. All the breach utility, flashpoints, fault lines, gonna be so much more lethal from the side of Hell. I'm not sure if they even expect 1 person to be there, especially a breach pair. Fault line now coming in, gonna catch 3 different players trying to move through. Han then has an isolated fight to take. Flashpoint not gonna see much, but gives Khan the confidence to swing as well. The Hell holder, the A site denier. Aftershock in towards the right side as well, isolating another fight towards the left, every direction. Han basically has a compass installed, but Lin defies any type of Earth's magneticism that's available to sense any type of direction. Just going for every shot, owning every round on her own. This is what we were talking about, the confidence. Now Amnesia, the person that can stop any push, the person that can buy time, is looking for this 1v1 as well on the Gen. Not gonna have that much to work with. Lin is there with the 4K, starts the round with a sheriff, ends it with absolute mayhem and chaos. thing to buy, and that's a round for Genji.
Oh, it is going to be a faster hit here towards A, and again, it's Bungie's op, the shutdown factor. Practically every round that operator has been in tow, Lynn has been denied by it. Where's the utility to support? Why is she dry swinging it? Lily has 2 flashes. They have the tools to shut this down. I think they're just overheating a little bit in these early round situations, greeding for this map control. You have to be meticulous against a team like CLG.
And why does Bungie hold that angle? Why is there no immediate back off even without a dash? She understands someone is moving in, going for that orb. Lele one away, T-Ray one away from that ultimate.
And it's tough too. The PC utility they did commit was that knife to come on through. That spotted the jet. That's not going to push a jet off the line. When you have that much space, that much of a reactionary gap, you can just back on away even if that dash is down. You need a flash. You need a paranoia, something. But in this round, they will be able to get the op off the line initially. Null command is popped, and Ryze is in trouble.
They have not earned Bungie's respect whatsoever. She is still hard peeking towards A main. A knife can stop her. The null command ebbs and flows of the area around her is not going to get that scope offline. One dark cover though. Back off T-Ray, 10 HP. Once again, I mean CLG, they just look strong. Nothing Genji is doing is pressuring them or putting fear in their hearts and approaching this map at all.
You're right. So late in this one. Just a little HP and even less time being ticked on away. She'd love to be able to keep her gun into the next, but she shouldn't even be allowed that. Amnesia's turret. That's the player of all.
Amnesia for her setup, but look at the support here. Poor Bungie. Once again doesn't care.
Like, the dart will reveal her, but she's not going to leave. She's not going to leave that line. You need to flash her. You need to force her away somehow. This jet will not leave for free. And sure, you have some tools in this round. You have a Blade Storm. You have a hero rifle for Carly. All that is still up. But what map control do they have? They just spent 25 seconds losing a player, getting an ult orb. That's all they have out of this early round. They're going to try and probably double back towards this B site, but re-clearing this with just these limited weapons and already a man disadvantage is going to take so much time.
The blueprint they usually have as well. I like the fact that, you know, you mentioned Lele's the one going down. This is the main part of it. Like rules 1 or steps 1 all the way to 10 have been ripped apart. They don't have the knife at all, to save or just disable Amnesia on the back of B side. They're kind of forced to go somewhere else.
Like, look at the setup right here. They're taking such a big risk. It just is re-push through mid. There could be someone in link. There could be someone top mid. None of that has really been accounted for, and Claudia just knows her angles. Sprays away. Lynn's down. They want to send this one back towards B, but there's still 3 players here. There's still utility here.
All their piecing damage also just disabled from the side of no jet, no KO rolling into this site. Ryze and Amnesia will have a free range to just keep shooting shots. Han's gonna be here for the time being for now. Carly, once again, is just caught off towards the end. It feels like I'm watching different multiverses of Genji just lose rounds. There's a different variation of Carly just left at the back overall, a different variation of Lele just being picked apart by an op to start the round 2. It's looking so good for CLG.
Go a long way, and they're actually going to be playing a default here. All their bases are covered. There's no opportunity for anyone to sneak up, grab weird map control for them outside of mid, and they have a dart to deny that possibility.
Bungie's gonna have a lot of room to work with over here to get start down step 1 and step 2, maybe even look for a pick. Just one player to deal with. That's Hannah all the way in the backside. And yeah, sending a drone in to help to get this drone down. They know exactly what they want to do. That drone getting a lot of information as well. There's no one else that's kind of saving this spot. Easy flick towards the left if Bungie does expect one person move in through tiles. She has the sight line. B is basically denied for now. They can set everything up towards the A side, and you'll see Claudia just turn around waiting for that market push. If Genji wants to take it, they haven't yet. They're playing right into Bungie's hands.
Yeah, they are. And this is set up perfectly to deny a B split, which I think is the call inside of Genji. Flash forward, but the shot, I don't think she even shoots in that one. Backs away a little bit too early still. That's fine. The space will be conceded in the backlines of B. That's where CLG will stake their claim, as this breach is already fast on the rotation and the KO knife already used. There's no way you can deny Han's util.
We're going to see if Ryze can get the right place at the right time. Aftershock does come in to deny the lockdown, so everyone is going to be comfortable. Han, it'll cost her life. Going to be tough. Hannah breaking things down. This is the one time that CLG are not ready for the push. Almost fully denied. It's all up to Ryze, looking for a few shots left and right. She's going to go down as well. Genji ready to go. Amnesia in a 1v4. Let's see what she has. T-Ray all the way in market. They have a little bit of insurance. Crazy things do end up happening towards site. She goes for the first spray. It's going to be denied. That's going to be the half for now. CLG slightly ahead, but lots more to come right after this break. Bit of a instance, a sneak preview on how maybe Gen G wants to operate on the defensive side of Ascent. Synergy looking good. The setups as well. Having Carly survive a lot of the time and stay way back from the team. That's useful. Really, really useful for Sova on this map.
Riddle me this. Lily buys one flash. What does it do there? I feel like that doesn't do a whole ton. I don't know. Maybe I'm just questioning. Maybe it's some big brain strat that I was not quite ready for in this one. Flash forward, though. It's that breach utility. They'd be so good, and in trouble here in close is Carly. She'll go on down, and now it falls to the retake, and now I double back to the point. Where's the KO flash for this retake? It's not going to be available. The utility, just a paranoia and a knife to work back in on Gen G.
The only time things are looking slightly bad for the side of CLG, it gets fixed by good utility. Maybe Bungie might have just gone into market too fast. It gets team flashed and held back for 3 seconds. You love to see it. Even Destiny seems like it's on the side of CLG. Spotty just have more health or something? Is that a 200 health agent in the side of B main? Takes so long to get taken down, but now Gen G rolling in. Have everyone just on site to deal with. It's all about proper timing. Looking on each side, somehow no shots are landing anywhere at all. Lynn rolling in, looking for a few picks. 1-2, looking good. Dash all the way to the other side. Has everything opened up while her team rains down shots. Gen G might have started off the round a little bit finicky, but roll in and win that retake.
All right, I'd like to give my personal apology to Gen G because I questioned the utility usage, but it was all fine because they have a certain player named Lynn on this squad. The repush in through main, though, that's the most critical piece of this round. If they don't contend with the player holding in main that early, then that timer starts to tick. The players in the backside have time for that fault line to recharge, for that utility to come online.